Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the last video of 2019. That is insane to me. I can't believe that this year is basically over, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be sitting down and sharing with you guys my favorite products from the month of December. I have quite a few things to share with you, even though I didn't really try too much out this month because I was filming like the best of the year videos and things like that, but I actually have some skincare and some really good makeup to share with you, so I'm really excited about that. Before we get into it, you guys, thank you so much for a wonderful 2019. This year was amazing for my channel. I really feel like we grew so much as a community and so many of you guys subscribed this year. I'm just so grateful that you have stuck around, because if it weren't for each and every one of you, I wouldn't be able to do this every single day. This is literally my dream come true. So thank you guys for an amazing year. I'm super excited for 2020. I have so many ideas already for content and everything like that, so I can't wait for it next year. Sorry if I sound a little bit sniffly today. I've had like back-to-back colds. I've already had two, and I'm praying that this is not a third one. There have been some bad sicknesses floating around. I feel like everybody is sick right now, so just ignore that. Let's go ahead and get right into my favorite products. This first product, or there's actually a few in this range that I want to share with you, I just barely mentioned in my skincare routine videos that I uploaded earlier this month. I will have those videos linked down below in case you have not seen them yet, but I hadn't tried them until this month and maybe a little bit into November, and I'm obsessed with these, you guys. I literally have been using them every single day since I started using them. I've noticed a huge difference in my skin, so I wanted to mention them in my favorites video. These are the Holy Frog cleansers. So I learned after using these cleansers that not all cleansers are created equal, okay? Like, I feel like I used to hear a lot about cleansers and people used to say like it doesn't matter how you wash your face, what matters is, you know, what comes after and making sure you get all the makeup off your face. So I just used whatever cleanser I had. I didn't really have too many favorites. I mean, obviously I developed like my favorites over time, but this whole line, like seriously, it's just changed everything for me. So they sent me these and they launched with 4 cleansers, which I think is really cool. My top 2 are definitely the Tashmu Water Lily. I use this in the morning. It's a super gentle, like milky cleanser. And then I love the Shasta AHA cleanser for the evening time. It like exfoliates and it literally makes my pores look non-existent when I use this consistently. It's so good. So these are my top 2, but they also launched like a balmy wash, which is really good if you want to use a balm of some sort to remove your makeup, and then an omega wash, which is kind of like a good all-around cleanser. Over the holidays when I was traveling with my family, I just took this one cleanser and I used it morning and night, so I really do enjoy all 4. But the idea behind these cleansers is your skin changes from day to day and throughout the seasons, and so there are 4 different cleansers to meet your skin's needs depending on what your skin is dealing with on that day. So I don't know, I've just become really passionate about this brand, as you can see, and I really wanted to make sure to mention these, and I feel like I'm going to be using these all throughout 2020. I'm just super excited about them. So if you're looking for a new cleanser to add into your skincare routine, definitely check these out. Again, these 2 are my personal favorites. Morning cleanser right here, and this is my preferred evening cleanser. So I wanted to make sure to mention those. They are incredible. The ingredients are really great. They do not break me out. They balance my skin's pH. I'm just all about everything about that brand. All right, let's move into makeup. Well, this is still kind of like skincare, but I like it when it comes to prepping my skin for makeup. So I think in November, I tried out the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I tried this out when I tried out a full face of Clinique makeup, and so many of you guys recommended this to me, and even though I don't use it like morning or night in my skincare routine, I keep it right here on my makeup desk, and I love to use it right before applying foundation. It preps my skin so beautifully. It makes my skin super balanced. It doesn't mess with the foundation that I apply on top of it. I just feel like it's a really great, reliable lotion for underneath makeup that I've been using quite a bit, especially since it's wintertime and my skin is so dry right now. This has been awesome, and I've just loved it underneath every foundation I put it under. So I really wanted to mention that. I also recently tried out the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, and this is the foundation that I'm wearing right now. I have loved this. I've been traveling with it quite a bit. It's just a really good go-to everyday foundation. Now, even though it does say foundation and concealer, I prefer to use it just as a foundation. I feel like it's a little bit heavy to use underneath the eyes as concealer. I will say you can build it up over blemishes if you want to use it that way as a concealer, and it's really good for that. But this lasts beautifully on my skin. I really, really love love it. Like I said before, it's just a good go-to foundation. It has more of a matte finish, so this is something that I like to reach for when I need it to last from the very, very wee hours of the morning into the evening. I prefer reaching for more of a mattifying foundation in those situations because as I go throughout the day and my natural oils come through on my skin, it doesn't make my skin look super greasy or oily because you have that matte finish to kind of counteract it. It just looks fresh at the end of the day. So I find that those finishes last really long on me, so I've been really enjoying this for all day wears and I've just really, really loved it. The shade I wear is WN01 Flax, and it's a perfect shade for me. So that's what I'm wearing all over the face right now. It's just as fresh too. It feels really lightweight. It doesn't break me out, and it just gives really nice coverage, and it has a buildable coverage, which is great too. I always look for that in a foundation, so I wanted to mention that. I have been loving this setting powder for a couple months now. So Nakia Joy here on YouTube sent me this actually a couple months ago. This is her Nakia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder. You can see how well loved it is. I'm wearing this all over the face as well. It's just a really good setting powder. I don't know what else to say about it. It really does kind of blur the skin. It locks in makeup all day long. It smells really nice. It has a buttery feel to it. It never makes my skin feel or look super heavy or dry. I've just been loving it. So thank you to Nakia Joy for sending this to me. I'm so happy that I have it in my collection. And I've also seen a lot of comments when I've used this over the month on my tutorial of you guys saying that you love this powder as well. So I wanted to give that a shout out. All right, these next powders I seriously can't get enough of. I'm wearing them all over the face as a finishing powder, and it's the highlighter that I'm wearing as well. These are from Jaclyn Cosmetics. They are the Mood Light Luminous Powders, and I personally love these two shades. I use the shade Brighten Up and Do Me. So what I did today was I put the shade Brighten Up all over the skin after setting my whole face with a translucent powder. For me personally, it's a little bit too luminous to use as a setting powder, but as a finishing powder and as a really natural highlight, this is perfect. So anyway, yeah, I put this all over the face, and I just feel like it gives the skin such a beautiful radiance, but it's not oily or greasy since it's a powder, so I love that. And then I put the Do Me shade on the very high points of the face. I'm not wearing any highlighter today, so it is more of a subtle highlighter, but I love it. And I built that up along the high points of the face, down the center of the face a little bit. These are so beautiful, you guys. They do not emphasize texture. I've been taking these everywhere. I've been using them in some way or another every single day. These are incredible. You need to get your hands on them if you have not already. I don't own a product like this, so it really adds to my collection, and I get use out of it literally every single time I do my makeup. So I love these from Jaclyn Cosmetics. Something else I've been loving this month is the Colorpop Coconut Collection. Specifically this bronzer, the Coconut Beach Pressed Powder Bronzer. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing all over the skin. I cannot stop using this. I literally feel like I have a bronzer in every favorites video because I just love bronzers so much. But this is such a beautiful tone and texture, and it just looks perfect on my skin tone. It's great for light skin tones. They also made one that's a little bit deeper if you have more medium to deep skin. That would work better for you. But if you're somebody who's fair to light and you struggle finding the right kind of bronzer that's not going to make you look orange, but still is going to add that warmth to the skin and it makes sense and it looks good, this is an amazing one. Also, you guys, earlier this month, I got a coupon code with Colorpop. So if you want to, you can use the code Allie at checkout and you'll get 10% off of all Colorpop. Something else I've been loving from the Coconut Collection from Colorpop is the Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette. This is the eyeshadow that I'm wearing all over the eyes. Again, I traveled with this. It's such a great everyday palette, but then you can also amp it up and make something a little bit more dramatic with some of these deeper tones. I'm mostly obsessed with the matte shades in here. Like, I literally can go down this row right here and make a beautiful matte eyeshadow look, but the shimmers are also really beautiful in here as well. I just love it. It's compact. It's so cute. I love this for like an everyday palette, but like I said before, it's not limiting as far as everyday colors because you can deepen it up if you want to and make an evening look with it. So such a good palette from Colorpop. I'm loving it. A blush that I have fallen in love with this month and actually a couple months ago, but I forgot to mention it in a favorites video, is this one right here. This is NARS Dolce Vita. I was playing around a couple of months ago with a NARS palette that had this blush in it, and I did like this monochromatic look where I put the blush on my face and then I brought it up here, and then I also used the blush as eyeshadow, and then I used like a glittery topper, and that was it. Popped on mascara and I loved the makeup look. Here's what it looks like. This is something that I normally would not reach for, and I feel like that's why it sat in my collection for so long, because it looks like such a deep shade for my skin tone at least. But if I use a light hand, it really does not translate too deep on me. It's the blush I'm wearing right now. I obviously am not wearing it on the eyes, but I wanted to mention this because it's been such an amazing like go-to look for me, and I love to pair it with a lip product that I will mention in a second. But seriously, this is like the most amazing one and done look when you can really build it up on the eyes, and it actually is super pigmented, so it looks way more intense than it does on my cheeks because I use a lighter hand on my cheeks, and it just is the prettiest monochromatic look. So I wanted to mention this because this has like become a go-to look for me when I don't know what to do. I just always know, okay, the Dolce Vita all over the face kind of a look is always something I can rely on, and I've really been loving it. Let's move on to lip products. I'm going to share with you guys the product that I'm talking about when it comes to the Dolce Vita blush that I've recently been absolutely loving with that makeup look. I have loved the NARS lip balms for so long, and they didn't have that many shades, but these lip balms are the kind that like live in my purse. Like, I'm not joking. I always have a NARS lip balm in my purse, and I always have the Laneige glowy lip balms. Those are like staples. I can't live without them. And they recently launched new colors, and I'm so excited. Let me grab them and show you. Look how beautiful all of these are, you guys. This formula is so good. I'm not joking when I say there is one in every single purse, and one of the shades that they launched is actually Dolce Vita, so it matches perfectly with that blush. I've been wearing that with the blush, and it just makes the best monochromatic situation. I absolutely love it. The other shade that I've been getting the most use out of is Fast Lane. This has lived in my purse all month. It's just the best like sheer mauve color. I love a good mauve, and it's kind of like a nudie mauve, so it goes really well with just everyday looks. This is beautiful. All of the shades are super pretty. There are still a couple that I haven't tried yet because I believe these just launched this month. But Dolce Vita and Fast Lane have been living in my purses. I actually had to grab them out of my purse before filming this because I've been using them literally every day. The formula is so good on this, you guys. I know it's NARS and I know it's expensive for a tinted lip balm, but trust me, it is so good and foolproof. Like, I never have to worry about using a mirror. I just throw this on and my lips look so good, and they are hydrated, and the color payoff is just perfect. I'm obsessed with these. I love them. Okay, the last product I want to mention is actually something that I bought when it first launched like earlier this year, forever ago, probably over 6 months ago, I think. I don't really know. But anyway, it's something that just stayed in my collection, and I tried it out and really enjoyed it. And then somehow I tried it earlier this month in a tutorial or something like that. And this is also something that has been living in my purse. It's the Colorpop So Juicy lip gloss. This is actually what I have on my lips. It's a plumping gloss, but it has just the right amount of minty tingle. It's so good. It is a little bit sticky, but I personally really like it. I love how it smooths out my lip lines. This is in the shade Roundabout. This is the only one that I picked up right when it launched forever ago, and I really want to go and buy more because I've been obsessed with this, you guys. It looks so good on the lips. It makes my lips look super hydrated. It just works with a glam look, and it also works with an everyday look. So these 3 lip products right here are so good. Yeah, that's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing what my favorite products were this month. As always, I love to hear from you, so let me know in the comments what you guys have been loving over the month of December. I would love to know. Let me know if you guys end up picking up any of these products because I would love to know how you guys feel about them. I hope you love them as much as I do if you do end up picking them up. And also, I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve. 2019 was incredible. Again, thank you so much for everything you guys did for me in 2019. Here's to 2020. I'm super excited about 2020, you guys. I feel like it's just the coolest year, and I have so many things that are going to happen in 2020, and I'm just really excited about them, and I hope you guys are too. Have fun and stay safe this New Year's Eve, and I will see you guys next year. Oh my gosh. That's really exciting and crazy. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button, and if you're already a subscriber but you want to be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, click on the bell after you subscribe, and you'll get a notification every single time I post. That's it from me. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!